Hello, dear friends. Chaos is temporary, but transformation is lasting. Opinion piece. Something big is coming. Shocking energy. Fake alien invasion. Inner-Earth contact. Iraqi dinar revalued. The hidden comes to light. Last gasp of a dying order. Don't confuse noise with power. Mass activations of ancient souls. We were not born to be slaves to systems. Let's start. Something big is happening. The tide is turning and birth is not without pain. Alternative sources announce a major event, possibly historic or of great impact, evoking a turning point, a change of cycle that can no longer be stopped. But transition involves crisis as a natural part of the birth process. According to Sierra, we were warned that there would be multiple unexpected twists and turns in the plot as it reached its peak. Even the most battle-hardened warriors of the light would be confused. According to Saint Germain, you have prepared yourselves and have proven yourselves capable of receiving energies as shocking as those that are hitting us now. And we now know that you will receive them and become the best version of yourselves that you agreed to be for your fellow human beings during this time of awakening, contact and ascension. According to Steve Biko, as things become increasingly chaotic, remember that the White Hats have a plan, and that plan will see the overthrow of all cabals around the planet and the return to global peace and prosperity. But beyond that, the Divine Mother has also a plan which surpasses all other plans, and it is the departure of evil from Earth and the return of love. This time is the destruction of what can no longer be on this planet. Much has to come to the surface. Those who don't desire unity are leaving. Revolution. The hidden is being brought to light. Change is not coming because it's already here. The veils are thinner, the frequencies are stronger, and the hidden are being revealed. That is why we see chaos emerging. It is the last gap of a dying order. You add the revolution, they cannot stop, according to a message from the Galactic Federation. Don't mistake noise for power. Its structure crumbles as you regain your knowledge. Every soul that remembers, every heart that chooses love over fear, is a force greater than governments, armies, and kings. In the future, many will remember this era, teach it, and study it as the pivotal moment when humanity broke free from illusion and reclaimed its divine heritage. The most powerful truth for humanity to remember is that we were never born to be slaves to systems, rulers, or lies. We were born as fractals of infinity, as sparks from the same source that created the galaxies. Any attempt to change us through fear, division, or deception is a desperate illusion, because no law, no weapon, no empire can erase what we are. Eternal consciousness in form, here and now to awaken, to embody love, and to break the spell that has bound the earth for centuries. Activation. We are witnessing a mass activation of ancient souls returning with a mission. The countdown to something momentous has begun. The soul is an eternal file that migrates between bodies, in pursuit of perfection. You don't have a soul, you are a soul, and you have a body. Dr. Venkataramanam, the director of paranormal sciences at Iraqi University, has revealed that cameras don't just take pictures, they also take away pieces of your soul. Every time a lens is focused on you, it tears away that aura you carry, the invisible energy that unites your mind, spirit and emotions. Every flash, every selfie, every camera recording would be a vampire bite that lives dry you. Preparation. Humanity is undergoing a shift in consciousness that is leading to transcend the old world. The disruption, conflict, and uncertainty we observe around us are not random, but rather part of the awakening process. According to Geshe, old systems, beliefs, and ways of life that no longer serve growth are crumbling. And although it may seem chaotic, this cleansing is necessary for something higher to emerge. You are in the final days of the Matrix reality as you understand it. We are in the final stage of preparation, where we will enter a completely new reality, which many call the fifth dimension, a realm of peace, joy, freedom, and abundance for all, brought about by cosmic forces and the human collective. This shift calls us to choose differently. We are asked to see beyond fear and separation, and recognize that we are connected to one another and to Earth itself. Even though the world feels unstable, we are invited to return to our own inner stability, to ground ourselves in clarity, compassion, and truth. Some souls have chosen to be catalysts for change during this metamorphosis, aware of what it entails. This was done at the soul level before incarnating on Earth, and you will see more of this in the coming days. The chaos is temporary, but the transformation is lasting. What emerges now must be healed, not feared. Every time you maintain peace, kindness, and love in the face of turbulence, you contribute to building the new reality that is forming. You are not alone in this. The change is guided and supported as humanity moves toward a new way of being. Prediction. Paya Orlean and Callum Bate Smith claim that we will begin to see Pleiadian craft appearing in the skies in November or December of this year, 2025. They say these appearances will culminate around the spring of 2026, when the presence and support of star beings, including the Pleiadians, will come visible. A warning is issued about false flag scenarios. The Pleiadian collective warns against believing in a false government-created alien invasion, stating that such projections are attempts to mask reality and create fear about first contact. A major shift in consciousness is predicted for March 2025, coinciding with the end of the Kali Yuga, marking the transition to a new era. Linked to this timeline are purification events such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, which are interpreted as necessary cleansing rather than disasters. The message encourages us not to fear natural disturbances, as they are part of a spiritual process of collective ascension and individual awakening. A being named Garth from Inner Earth reveals that advanced crystalline structures within the planet generate light and nurture ancient civilizations. He affirms that humanity will become increasingly aware of the Earth's inner realms and their energetic influence, with portals opening for those ready to access these dimensions, aligning with the greater process of planetary and personal transformation. He also highlights the alchemical marriage, which involves balancing divine feminine and masculine energy as key to human multidimensional development and the integration of latent 12-strand DNA. Every human being is a galactic citizen experiencing parallel lives and fostering a heart-centered life connected to nature to fully activate its potential. Reset News. The governor of the Bank of Iraq announced on television that the Iraqi dinar has been revalued. The new Iraqi dinar exchange rate was released Sunday morning. President Trump activates the RICO Act against George Soros, accusing him of financing, training, and and radicalizing a new generation of extremists. According to Juan Osabi, there are secret pallets of dollars and China hopes to use them to collapse the US. But this plan won't work because there is a kill switch. Maori Christians in New Zealand pay tribute to Charlie Kirk in London. Of New Zealand, no, not in New Zealand, because they are in London. SHI, Sovereign Human Initiative, is a gold-backed DNA-linked digital currency that runs on QFS. Each SHI account is linked to the user's biometric quantum keycard and verified using secure quantum nodes. One of the most surprising breakthroughs in the QFS activation has been a discovery of a 7-second audio signal capable of unlocking the SHI wallet securely, instantly, and with quantum verification. When played, the wallet is activated in the DNA-linked signature is recognized, revealing the gold-backed balance protected by its identity. This audio not only triggers QFS activation, but also stimulates brain pathways that allow people to think faster, focus better, and make sharper life-changing decisions. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.